Hello, everybody. Dialectic Diabetic here. Anybody that has had the Medtronic 770G system, or really any system by Medtronic, or any pump, really, because what I've noticed talking to people is a lot of the pumps have similar things. Um, I've had issues with canulas kinking or tubing kinking and the little alarm not going off. So I have a few cannulas here that I want to show you guys and explain my problems with them. Okay, this one here got the whole tubing attached, everything's ready to go, little bitty cannula, everything's fine. It is called Mini Med Quick Set. Okay, this one is cool because, I mean, look how small that sucker is. Doesn't go in very far. Goes straight in. Um, has a little inserter and everything like that. And usually does pretty good for people. Well, for active people like me, climbing poles or just working out in general, or running around with my kids playing baseball or riding dirt bikes, swimming, whatever. I had a huge issue with that particular cannula kinking on me. And when I say kinking, I mean kinking. Bad. I ended up in the doctor's office 2 or 3 times because that cannula was kinked. I mean, once it's in you, you can't see it. So you don't know if it's actually kinked or you're just having a bad month or week or whatever. Bad 3 days is what they recommend on the cannula, But you don't know. But what Medtronic and everybody, doctors, everybody says, is someone like me with a low percentage body fat, um, and high muscle content, it hits your muscle, it kinks. It folds it. Well, Medtronic's supposed to have this fail-safe alarm thing that when insulin flow is blocked, it beeps and everything and tells you and gives you a message on your little pancreas pump. But it's supposed to tell you. Well, it doesn't do that all the time, and I am witness to that. Um, Sometimes I don't tell you when things are not going right. Like I've had kink tubing, I've had these little cannulas, whoops, bend ugly on me, complete 90, and screw me up. So, you know, I reverted back to the shots for a while, and to no avail. I mean, it was super hard. It wasn't that fun. So I started looking into other options. So for me personally, this one works the best. Moving in and out, doing all the stuff I do. This is the silhouette. Okay, you see that blue tubing right there? That's the needle that goes in you. And the cannula is about, I don't know, 2 millimeters shorter than that. And it goes in kind of like an IV. Goes in sideways. So you just pinch your skin, put it in there, it's good to go. And even me wearing belts around my waist to climb poles where the pole's only, 5 inches thin or whatever, 6 inches thin, my belt kinks on me hard and pushes on it. And I haven't had an issue with those things kinking, the silhouettes kinking, as much as I had these. Now, look at the difference. That little cannula right there versus that big blue thing. Now, that scares people. And, scared me at first too, but at the same time, you got something in you anyway. Is what it is. But, excuse me, that silhouette has helped me out so much. Now, Medtronic even has a stainless steel needle that goes straight in, but my percentage of body fat is like 6% body fat, last I checked. So, I would be stabbing my muscle every single time. And anybody that has ever had a shot or stab themselves with a goddamn cannula or whatever and hit their muscle know that that hurts. That's not good, and it hurts constantly. Every time your pump gives you insulin, if you hit your muscle, it hurts. So I switched to that silhouette, and man, it has been all right. Now, have I kinked the silhouette? Yes, I have. And has my alarm gone off? No, it hasn't. So people are, going to getting off the auto mode on their pumps and things like that. And I say to you, like, the auto mode, it's great. The science is there. I have questioned it multiple times. Like I said, I went back to shots for a while. I went to monitoring myself through the pump and everything like that. But it's not as good. Here's what I do with when I'm in auto mode and my sugar starts spiking. I check my blood sugar probably 15 times a day. Like, no joke. It's my doctors even, they won't give me prescription for more test strips because I test entirely too much. But I buy the Walmart brand backup glucometer, which the strips are a whole lot cheaper. You can get 100 of them for $20. Well, I test and I calibrate with those a lot of times. And I bolus through my pump. Like I'll say, I have mine set up where I take 5 grams of carbs and I get 3 units of insulin. So I know exactly what I'm getting through that. If you don't know what you're exactly getting through that, you just do whatever your doctor says and stuff. Do the manual injections with your backup pens or whatever. But that's the way I do it. I see the 1 arrow, 2 arrows, whatever, I'll check. I'll always double check my pump. Always, always, always double check your pump. Because the way it reads blood sugar is way different than what your actual blood is reading. So sometimes towards the end of your sensor's life, it will tell you wrong readings. And kind of crappy, but that's the way it works. And so I go through test strips like nobody's business. But if you're having problems with kinking cannulas and you got this style of cannula right here, a little super easy guy, look at other options. There's this guy here, the silhouette, fits in like IV almost. And there's also one that's stainless steel. that fits in you. And if you're a bigger person with a bigger percentage of body fat and stuff like that, it might work out for you. But a thinner person that has a little bit of muscle build and everything, I don't know if that's going to work for you. You know, it's going to be jabbing into your muscle the whole time, and that hurts. But yeah, bottom line, guys, you know, don't give up on your pump. I mean, these pumps are like I like to call them outside pancreases. They they're great. They really are. I mean, this technology is great, but the algorithm that is in them is only programmed by humans. You know, so it's not going to be 100%. It is not. You're going to have to figure out you. Your doctor ain't going to be able to figure out you 100%. Okay? You're going to have to play with it a little bit. I had to. Um, I mean, don't play with it a lot of it. If you're thinking, oh, I need 5 more milligrams of freaking insulin at this point in time, no, no. If you need like 0.25 milligrams of insulin more, then yeah, go ahead and mess with it. But discuss things with your doctor first and explain to them what's going on and be honest. I mean, I know as diabetics, we're not honest people. We aren't. We check our sugar, but then we put in our logbooks. Oh, it was 168, but we're gonna go ahead and put 150. You know, and then but doctors know our A1Cs come back. They know. They know. Just be honest, and you'll be a whole lot happier with how much healthier you are. But this whole thing, I'm challenging Medtronic to make something better with their next product. You know, because I'm gonna stick with them. I've been with them for 5 years now, and the pump's done great for me. You know, once I figured out how to use it. You know, you can't just rely 100% on the pump to fix everything. You know, there's a lot of human error involved, like overeating when your sugar's low, or eating the wrong things when your sugar's low, or you know, there's a whole list of stuff you can look at in all my other videos. But the pump has been great, a great asset. Like I'm in range 80 to 120, 82% of the time. I'm in range with 70 to 180, 87, 90% of the time. I mean, my last A1C reading was a 6.4. I have had it as low as a 5.9. This pump is great. You just got to figure out how to use it for you. I hope this helps. I hope you search other things. Lots of problems people have with diabetes is equipment failure and human failure. You look at your blood sugar and you see 80 and you freak out, and you go and eat a piece of cake and some ice cream. That's a lot of carbs and sugars you just took in. Lots of carbs you just took in. Be smart about it. Understand how many carbs ups your personal sugar level, and be smart about it. Get some glucose tablets. If you can't figure it out with the food, which is extremely hard, Get some glucose tablets. Because even though you take too many glucose tablets, those are easy to get your sugar back down again. Because they're quick burning in your system. They're there for a minute and then they're gone. But yeah, if you're questioning your pump, you got some of these little guys. They keep kinking on you, bending, and I mean, they ain't nothing. Look at another option. Alright, dialectic diabetic here. Cheers, y'all. Be well.